Today I feel like it was better than last week, and just to kind of sum up everything, I feel like we didn't have no turnovers, Snaps was good today. Obviously, we can still clean up on some things, so, when we come back next week, we're going to just watch the film and see what we can clean up on and then clean up everything before the spring game next week, so.
That one play at the end, that didn't count?
No, it didn't count. I'm pretty sure I play Madden, so if you get an interception in overtime, it doesn't pop up.
Oh, is
so.
that what it,
and it was a pass interference, too.
Oh, it was pass interference.
Yeah, so.
So were those 2-point plays?
Yeah.
That's what that was, okay.
So don't post any of them, okay? So.
Right. So some of your best plays tonight, you were kind of rolling out of the pocket, buying some time, improvising a little bit. Like, how do you balance those kind of plays with executing like the plays as they're called?
I think I said this before, just coming into college and every year just working on something in my game, and it's for me it's staying on script and not really going rogue, not going away from the system. So I know I'll probably have 4 or 5 each game, where I'm going out of the pocket and making something happen, like those plays always come up once or twice in the game, and we just been working on it at practice, trying to execute when those plays come up, and I feel like we did pretty good.
Yeah, the first one you hit T-Mac there in the back of the end zone. Are you kind of learning his game, what he does best, how to best what he does?
It's kind of easy to figure out his game. Me and him communicate really good, and he's an island boy from Hawaii too. So, just the connection is it's like I knew him for a while, so it's kind of easy. No, I didn't.
You didn't, but
yeah, I knew about him, and he kind of they would watch our high school tape when he was in high school when he was like a freshman. So they kind of knew each other,
What's been the biggest transition that you've had to make?
If I'm being honest, probably just the temperature. I'm out there at practice and I'm sweating before we're warming up. Nah, but honestly, it's just like I said, going under center, playing with a tight end. Sometimes we got 3 tight ends in certain packages. So just adjusting to that. But I feel like all in all, we're doing an amazing job. Still got a lot of ways to go, but so far so good.
In practice, you ever just try stuff that you wouldn't normally try in a game, take chances, just to sort of see what happens? If I do this on a certain play.
Yeah. If you guys didn't see me warming up, I was kind of warming up left hand. Kind of see if I bring that out in the game, but.
Have you ever thrown a ball left-handed in a game?
Not in a game, no. But I usually warm up left-handed just to kind of stretch. So.
What's your shovel? What's your shovel pass? The underhand.
Oh, that's still in the bag. So hopefully we bring it out.
What's your kind of your evaluation of Noah for the first couple weeks?
Noah is honestly, I feel like he's older than he actually is. The way he takes in everything. He'll come to the sidelines and I'm over there in his ear like, hey, what did you see? I'll ask him what he sees first. He'll tell me what he sees and I'll tell him what I see. But this goes both ways for us too, and then he'll kind of help me out too, like with what he's seen. So he's really catching on to everything really, really fast. Really fast. So, I love the kid too. I love him. He's a great kid.
Does Jacob Cowling remind you at all of the slot receivers that you had up at Washington State?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm just throwing to them all over again. But just one of them. So they're probably subbing out right now every other play with him.
Where is your comfort level as a group, would you say, with the system, terminology, everything that Coach Nansen is trying to implement?
Yeah, I think now that we're at the end of week 3, we've got it down pretty good. Like our base calls, we know them like the back of our hand now. And now it's just a matter of, the checks and to different formations and alignments, all that stuff.
What area do you think you guys have grown the most over spring in terms defensively in the backfield there?
I think we made it important to focus on our fundamentals, like just basic stuff, like back pedal, brakes, all this, because you don't have any opponents on Saturday, so now's the time to focus on your individual techniques so you can apply them when you're in the season.
Which wide receiver you matched up with the most?
I think I split. It's either T-Mac or Dorian Singer.
Okay.
It's usually one of those two.
What's it like covering T-Mac?
He's a real deal. He's what, 6'5", 6'4", something like that. He's got that great catch radius. But yeah, he's still young, and it's good to, you know, get these reps, like help him learn, like improve my game at the same time because he's a great player, all that good stuff.
Are there any receivers in the Pac-12 that kind of resemble the skill set that you covered last year?
Not off the top of my head. I think, yeah, I don't really know.
We saw a couple times tonight where things got like a little chippy. I saw CY getting a little upset at Howling, I think it was, and then when Jackson had the hit and all that.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to have that kind of angry tone on defense?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not like a hostile, but we want to have that, you know, that mean style about us. So like, you know, when it's our team, it's all love at the end of the day, but we are going to come in with that competitive mentality, trying to win every play.
It seems like just from watching practice that the secondary is playing with a lot of confidence right now. Where does that come from? Was there one guy who kind of spearheads that, or do you think that's sort of a collective spirit that you're trying to play with?
I would say collective. Like, we all believe in each other. We've got a lot of veteran guys in the room, like leading us, CY, C-Roll, Jax. Like, these are all the old guys that we know can play. We've seen them play. We've seen them make plays. So, yeah, I would say they're leading us, but we all believe in one another, and we all just go out there knowing we can do what we do.
Sure. Is it hard to hold back sometimes when you want to pop somebody in practice? You don't want to, like, injure one of your teammates? Like.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be smart, you know. Like, I'm not going to try and, you know, blindside any of my teammates because there's no point in that. So, yeah, I guess there's times you got to hold back so you make sure everyone's safe. You know, you don't want to hurt your own team.
Sure. Did you think it was fair that Jackson got sent to the locker room there? I guess I know it was only temporary. But.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just, you know.